Hello and welcome to That Bald Watch Guy. Today I'm gonna talk about my first luxury purchase I ever made in my watch journey. We go back to 2018, 2019 when I wanted to celebrate something in my life and I was thinking about buying a Breitling Never timer. So I went on holiday with family, I walked in the local AD and asked to see a few Never timers. Unfortunately, they only had some on leather straps and I was dead set on getting a metal bracelet. I'm gonna try to order it and yeah, it was gonna be difficult, not sure yet. So unfortunately I had to pass on that watch and yeah, in the end my brother-in-law bought a Never timer on a nice brown leather strap. He got a watch, I had nothing, which was kind of sad. So next up I was doing my research for close to a year, falling down the whole rabbit hole, and I ended up falling in love with the Rolex Submariner. Unfortunately, a story for another time, it didn't go well and I really had a bad experience with that AD. So I decided to sell on the watch, which technically made me a flipper, but when a watch has a negative connotation, you don't want to wear it. So it took me close to a year just to get over that. And eventually I said like, look, you always wanted a watch, what I'm going to buy, and again I was doing the research, didn't want to wait on anything, and I fell in love with the Moon watch story. So I got this book from a friend, he gifted it to me, and I started reading the history of Omega and especially about the Speedmaster, which is such an awesome story, awesome brand, the iconic 321 movement, 861 movements, and of course all the special editions they came out with. Now at the time Omega announced they're gonna change the movement to the 3861 and I was in doubt, what should I buy? Should I buy the new one or the old one? But there was one thing that really changed my mind, and that was the bracelet. So here we have the nice lovely box Omega gives, and I do believe after a few purchases, Omega really puts care and love in their packaging, which is such an extra because I had the box for a long time on display in my cabinet. Why? Here's why. The goodies you get with this is just absolutely amazing. First of all, the book. It's always a bit of a hassle to get out. And you get a lovely book giving an absolute lovely backstory about everything, especially if you ever considered a strap like this. Should be beautiful. Problem is with my arm, cannot make it. So today I'm wearing, for the occasion, a Moonshot mission to Mars. First thing I did was of course change the straps because the standard strap is absolutely awful. And with the red NATO strap it's amazing. So this book is amazing. Lovely photography, Neil Armstrong, the moon, amazing. Of course you get the beautiful manual, lovely instruction book, and I should have read this one to be fair. Never took the time unfortunately, but I should have. Maybe tonight, who knows. But of course we're here for the main event. And that's the inner box. Lovely Velcro strap openings, of course. And here it is. The famous Speedmaster 3861 caliber sapphire sandwich. Now this watch has gotten a lot of love over the years. Probably make up the scratches. It's been through the ringer, but that's what you do when you love watches. You take the time to love them. So what you do is you wear it day in, day out. Oh, the whining. Tad bit oversized for me. When when I got into watch collecting. It was all about bigger is the better, but over time you learn more and more and tend to go for a smaller size. Chronograph functionality is absolutely stunning and amazing. Just slides over the dial. Now, what makes this watch special for me is when I wanted to buy it, I wanted to celebrate a milestone in my life, but it quickly changed to a bigger milestone in my life. This watch I bought when I had tinnitus, about a year, and it took me a while to get used to the sound because it took over my life. And this watch for me reminds me that even though something in life goes bad, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And every time I feel bad, I just look at this watch and I remember, look, there's always sunshine at the end of the rainbow. Just the dial is absolutely stunning. And a bonus, of course, is the lovely case back, as you can see. Now, I have to admit, in the beginning, I was really fascinated and looking at it all the time. But over time, you don't mind it anymore. If I could go back in time, I probably would picked up the Headlight version for multiple reasons. First of all, is the more originality of it. But second of all, it gives the watch way more charm. But I chose the sapphire version for the simple reason back in the day, because it was my first luxury purchase and I was going to wear it day in, day out. So I was like, hey, I don't want to deal with the scratches on it. And I was a bit too scared to use poly watch. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see. But I also babied it a lot, like the first scratch. I was like, oof, no, what will I do? Should I bring it today and polish it out? Of course not. Watches are made to be loved. And for me, it's a perfect all-round watch. Like, you can dress it up, you can dress it out. I can wear it with khaki shorts. I can wear a suit with it, especially the bracelet gives it a more presidential feeling. Not as presidential bracelet, of course. But it works on everything, and it slides so beautiful under the cuff. So I own different watches. So for example, the Black Bay tends to hit and doesn't slide perfectly over. So for me, it's the only downside, and unfortunately I have some experience with it. It's the water resistance is absolutely horrific. And I had an incident in the end of 2023 when I was washing my hands and water got into the case, and I had to send it in to Omega for a complete service. Luckily, they found out there was a problem with the gaskets, so it was a full warranty. And yeah, great service from Omega. I sent the watch in, got it back after a month, complete service, got the pouch, got everything. It was amazing. Now, as I mentioned before, I do love the Speedmaster, and I got in the hole of collecting these bad boys. And I know they have a bad reputation in the watch community, and for a good reason. They are plastic toys in the end, but they have such a charm. And if you need something fun on a Sunday afternoon, just to go outside and have a nice drink, this is just a fun watch to wear. And also other pluses. The missus bought a mission to Neptune as well. She was absolutely not into watches, but she loved the collaboration, the access point to it, and she finally got into watches as well. She's looking at different Speedmasters as well. It brings people into the hobby, and that's why I think it's a good collaboration. Now, is it a big boy watch? No, of course not. But I do believe this watch has made an amazing collaboration. It's just a cool, subtle watch. But hey, this is my unboxing of the Speedmaster. Pretty simple, pretty cool. I'll try to upload on a regular basis and talk about my watch journey. Have a nice day.